welcome back to fourth quarter, man. We strictly talking about Bama football, giving you the breakdowns, and during the game, um, just talking about Bama, strictly Bama. This is a strictly Bama channel. It may be some bias still, but hey, this Bama. This all we talking about on this particular show. Straight Bama.
Yeah. And like he said, man, welcome to the fourth quarter, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Fourth quarter, the Alabama football, portion of this channel, man. Before we go any further, man, please do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, man. Drop a comment below and give me a roll tide. Cat, man, I don't want to waste no time. I want to get straight to it, man. Last weekend, Alabama beat Ole Miss 24-10. If I'm not mistaken, I think Ole Miss was ranked 15, Bama was ranked 13. Alabama won a top 15 matchup, man, by 2 touchdowns. I want to get I don't let you go first. I'm going to go first on this. Let me get my thoughts, man. So, I saw a lot the other day, man, but I want to start with offensively. In that second half, man, I thought Bama looked more like what we expected to see throughout the duration of this season.
Yeah.
And for some reason, man, it took us a while to get there. But I will say this here, man. The offensive line stepped up to the bell. They must have heard everybody, including me and you, call them out, man. They stepped up to the bell. They made holes, man. I got to give a round of applause to Jason McClellan because I ain't going to lie to you, man. I think on the very first episode that we did of this, I think we did our third episode of this, right?
Yeah.
I think on the very first one, man, I said something that I got to walk back, man. I said that I thought Jason McClellan was a good back. I didn't think he was special. I might have been wrong about that, man. It's in him.
Yeah.
It's special in him. It's in him. Jason McClellan impressed the shit out of me. I always thought he was good. I never said he wasn't good. I like when I saw McClellan the other day, man. The running game got going. But man, I want to speak on Jalen Milroe for a brief second, man. From an 8 to an F, and I say this here, man. Like on this show, we can be biased, right? I say this here, man. I think I might be a bit Jalen Milroe biased. I'll admit that. But the other day, I thought he played well. From an A to an F, I give Jalen Milroe a B minus. I'm gonna tell you why I give him a B minus. I go check his numbers, man. He was 17 for 21. I want to mistake it was 225 yards, a touchdown, an interception. I will say this here, man. The interception he threw in the first quarter, terrible interception, man. It's one of his interceptions. They look bad. They look real bad, right? They hit it with a trap down there at the goal line. It is a Cardinal senior to throw an interception in the end zone. That's just honest. You can't have that, man. But I really did. But my reason for getting him to B minus, I thought he bounced back and played well. After that, I thought in that Texas game where he threw an interception early, you can tell it wavered his confidence. He didn't come back and play well. He came back, he played well after the interception against Ole Miss the other day. That running game got going. He hit Jalen Hill on a deep shot in the second half, man. I thought he couldn't have threw it no better, man. Hill would have made a play. You know what I'm saying? So real deal, man. I want to say this here about Milroe, man. I think we all know that we've all recognized this. He can throw it deep. Pause. He can throw it deep. You know what I'm saying? And I think more or less, man, as they keep getting on and further into the year, I think his passing game is going to slowly begin to progress. I'm already seeing strides in it. He ran the ball effectively more than the numbers can be misleading because he got sacked. So I think the sacks in college football count against your rushing total. I'm not sure if it's the same in the NFL. I'm not sure. But I thought he ran the ball more effectively than his numbers show. You got to respect the threat with the leg. I like Tyrese finally got to go over that run game a little bit more. Quarterback run design was called. I thought Milroe played well, man. I do. I don't think anybody can really have something negative to say about Jalen Milroe this performance. I thought he played well, man. And I think we got another emerging receiver in Jalen Hill, that freshman number 14. The way he went up and attacked that ball the other day, I've been waiting. Jermaine Burton is playing solid football for us this year, man. He really is, man. So you know what I'm saying. The thing about it, man, I don't have nothing negative to say, man, because what I did say last week was what we saw against South Florida was not Alabama. That was a team that didn't want to be there. They showed up last Saturday and proved my theory to be right. They didn't want to be there. I even like when Milroe threw the touchdown whenever he was down. They said the wind got knocked out of. And Ty Simpson came in and got that 2-point conversion. The way that they had an interaction with one another on the field, man. Just the other day, that felt like Bama. It felt like Bama, man. Now let me get to this defense. I'm gonna let you take over. I'm gonna get to this defense, man. Kool-Aid McKinstry, Terrion Arnold, Malachi Moore. It's gonna be hard pressed to find a better trio in a secondary than that. Alabama might have the best secondary in college football, and I said that without even talking about the freshman phenom and Caleb Down. You understand what I'm saying? You got Jalen Key, Trey Amos. Like it's a lot of talent in the Alabama secondary, man. I think that's probably the strength of this defense. But man, Dallas Turner and Chris Bradwell. I think Alabama, it's an argument to be made. They got the best pass rushing edge duo in college football as well. I think this defense could be a top 5 unit. I think it's hard to argue against that right now, man. They just held a Lane Kiffin offense to 10 points. That's impressive. That's big. Ole Miss came in the game averaging, I want to say it was 52 points a game. They gave up 10. Man, I thought Alabama defense was super impressive. Running game effective. Physical defense. On special teams, we knocking motherfuckers out. That's the Bama I've been looking for. The other day, all my Bama fans watching this right now, you can't tell me the other day, that felt like old Alabama the other day. It felt like old Bama. Now, I'm hoping they can continue what they started in the second half, and that rolls into next week, in the week after, man, because if we going to play like we did in that second half, I like our chances against anybody, man. Before I go any further, I'll let you chime in. Give me your thoughts on what you saw the other day.
Man, I was impressed with the defense, the way that they was able to hold Ole Miss to only 10 points. To touch on what you said, I just want to see them put this in the whole game, and not just be in the first half. Not just have like I want them to play like they did the second half. I want them to put it all together. You know what I'm saying? And Jalen Milroe, like I say, man, he in the position where they don't really want him to be a fucking superstar. They just want him to manage the game,
hold
it in the row. Don't make mistakes, don't interceptions. You know what I'm saying? Don't give the other team opportunities to try to score touchdowns. Like
correct.
That's throwing interceptions of getting them in good field position.
Correct.
To score. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Offensively, I like what my offensive line did, man. We talked a lot. We was down on the offensive line a couple weeks ago. You know,
we were the past 2 weeks. The past 2 weeks, man.
We've been on the line ass, man. And the line they showed me so, especially in the second half, man. They came together and did what they were supposed to do, man. Physical. We played a physical brand of football against Ole Miss. I love seeing that, man. That shit bring back, the old defenses that we had. Just the old way Bama always played. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Offensively, you know what I'm saying? I like what we was able to do in the second half, you know what I'm saying? Getting our run attack going and shit like that. But I do want to see our tight ends used a little bit more. I want to see Amari Niblack used a little bit more. Robbie Oops, and CJ Dupree. I want to see them get used a little bit more in the offense. You know what
That's 45 name, Robbie Oops. That's his name.
I want to see them get utilized a little bit more in offense, man. But Tyrese, I think he coming along.
I thought he called a good game. I thought he called a good game the other day. I can't lie.
But man, the defense was just so fucking outstanding Saturday, man. Not shitting on the offense, but it's just like damn, like the defense was, man. That's Bama football right there. But I think what we trying to do, we finally finding the identity of how we want this team to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm glad we finally found out what we gonna do and how we want it done. You know what I'm saying? Because I think in the first 2 or 3 games, we was trying to find the identity of what we wanted to be. That's why we was having quarterback issues and shit. We wanted to be the quarterback and shit like that, just to see what direction we was headed in offensively and what we wanted to, establish. I think we got what we really want, to establish now. A heavy run attack with, a great defense and a quarterback that don't, make mistakes.
That flicker and aggravating shit out of me. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. And a quarterback that don't make mistakes, you know what I'm saying? Keep the turnovers down. And that's pretty much what Bama, you know what I'm saying? That's what Nick Saban wants, you know what I'm saying? That's why we changed our philosophy back to the way we had it. Because in the previous years, that's what we always had. We always had a quarterback that was, he might not have been a superstar, but he didn't make many mistakes and shit like that. So I'm glad we getting to what we want to be, man. I like that second half what we did against Ole Miss, we need to carry that through the rest of the season, man. Just consistency. I just need to see Alabama be consistent. They played good last game. Okay, let's carry it. Let's keep, adding on to it. Let's keep being consistent.
Right.
Because, you can do that one game, then your defense or your offense come out a little sloppy the next game.
Right.
We don't need that. We need to stay consistent, man. Stay consistent. Because Mississippi State, what I'm saying, they may not be, a great team or nothing like that, but they are physical. You know what I'm saying? They physical.
They gonna give Alabama their best shot.
Yeah, they gonna give Alabama their best shot, man.
Like it's been forever.
It's always like that. It's always like that. So
you know what? You know how.
And then you playing in Mississippi State, the Cowbells and shit like that. It's already
real talk.
Weird. We playing them at 8:00 and shit like that. But
so I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm glad.
I like what I saw.
Okay, so that pretty much that's how I saw up for Ole Miss, right?
Yeah.
All right, so now we can move on to Mississippi State. Because I'm kind of glad you brought it up. I was finna get into that, man. So moving on to Mississippi State this week. I think the fact that it's an 8:00 kickoff in Starkville, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, the Cowbells, you know what I mean? I think that this game got the potential makeup to be maybe closer than the experts think. Because you got to sit up here, you got to think about it, man. This going to be Jalen Milroe, first real start on the road in the ACC environment. It's late at night. Mississippi State, the Cowbells. You know what I'm saying? It's got little sneaky things in it that can make it more interesting. It's a 14.5-point spread. You know what I'm saying? I will not reveal my pick with the spread because I got this on the sheet this week. Mm-hmm. Although I'm actually thinking about picking my sheet and then posting it on Snapchat. That's another story. But it's I think that's got the potential to make it. I think it's gonna be a closer ball game. I'm eager to see how Jalen Milroe react in this environment on the road, SEC play. Yeah. Mississippi State come into play. Now I will say this, man. I watched Mississippi State. I'm not sure if y'all have watched them this year or not yet. To my fellow Alabama fan, I watched them play. The only guy I watched Mississippi State this year is against LSU. And I'm going to say this, man. LSU beat the hell out of Mississippi State, right? Now, I watched the game, right? And I've been on record saying I think Jay Daniels is mid. I still do. Sorry. Yeah, right. But the thing, I think people misconstrue the word mid. Mid don't mean he trash. I just think he's average. Yeah. He good. I don't think he's a superstar. That's what I mean when I say mid. But I ain't gonna lie to you. When somebody say like that's mid. Mid do sound like like
we're not saying that he's not a good quarterback. We just not put him on the tier with Caleb Downs and Caleb Williams. Right. Caleb Williams, Shedeur Sanders, nothing like that.
Right.
Like,
but now, so
the guy from Washington,
Michael Penix. So you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this though, man. Malik Neighbors, LSU wide receiver number 8, man, he went for over 200 in the game, man. So what I do know is Mississippi State secondary is torchable. This could be a week. This ain't the time to be practicing nothing or nothing like that. But what I will say is this here, man. I'm eager to see how Jalen Milroe perform throwing the football against them. Yeah, I watched Jay Daniels and Malik Neighbors do whatever they want to do with Mississippi State. So I'm eager to see that matchup, man. Offensively, rest in peace to Coach Mike Leach. I'm not sure the new coach name. They're not as air raid as they once were. So I think right now they struggling offensively because you got to understand that quarterback Will Rogers been with Mike Leach. I think his whole college career since he been at Mississippi State, and maybe it's something new with the offense. Like it's catch them a while to come into it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't watch them versus South Carolina last week. I ain't seen no tape on that, but I do know they scored more points against South Carolina than they did against LSU. But I'm assuming that's because LSU just got a better defense in South Carolina. Mm-hmm. But I do think this matchup, man, got all of the makeup where it can be potentially dangerous, man. Like it's a super late kickoff, 8:00 in Starkville. It seemed janky to me. It seems extremely janky to me, but I'm ready to see it, man. Yeah. I'm ready to see it. I got two things I want to see, and I'm gonna share this. Because I told you this off camera. I got two numbers I'm looking for. Follow me. Two major numbers I'm looking for. The first number is 6. See what you mean by 6? We played Texas and Ole Miss. I'm not counting South Florida because I don't think that was Alabama that showed up that day. I'm not counting that. Real deal. That game is removed from our Rolodex, out my memory. If you ask me when football season is over, if somebody asks me this 2-3 years from now about when Alabama played South Florida in week 3, I'm gonna tell them I don't remember the game. Sorry, I heard you erase that from my memory because that wasn't Bama, right? But we played Texas and we played Ole Miss. In the first half, both of them games, we scored 6 points. That's my first number. The second number I'm looking for is 24. We finished both of them games with 24. We won and won in them games. We didn't have 5 touchdowns called back off penalties. That's another number I'm looking. I'm ready to get to a week where we score a touchdown, and I'm not worried about it getting called back for holding or a clip or something, a penalty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for, can we score more than 6 points in the first half? Can we score more than 24 points in the game? When you go up here on the road in Starkville, you want to take this crap. Okay, you want to get for ringing that goddamn cowbell? Put points on the board early. Shut the crowd up. That is 2 things I'm looking for. More than 6 in the first half, more than 24 at the end of the game. I take a win however I can get it. Those are just things that I would like to see us improve on. Because eventually we know how football works, especially today in 2023. I think Alabama got a damn good defense. In today's college football, and football period, even the NFL included too, eventually your offense is going to have to win you a game. Yeah. I'm ready for my offense to start gelling. I'm ready for my offense to start putting up points. Yeah. Like, don't get it twisted, man. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, I'm satisfied with how we did the other day because we looked so bad the previous week before, the week before that. 24 points ain't the standard. No. That ain't the standard. That's cool. You can win with that. I need to see that 24 flip to 42. I need to see that 2 and that 4 flip. Yeah. I'm ready for my offense to catch up with the intensity that my defense been on. Yeah. So that's things I'm looking for in the Mississippi State matchup. And I'm eager to see, can we take advantage of them in the passing game the way LSU did. Yeah. I'm not saying we got a receiver that's as good as Malik Neighbors. I don't know that. What I do know is I got receivers that go get it. Yeah. I'm not saying Jalen Milroe was good as Jay Daniels. What I do know is he's more athletic. I saw Jay Daniels have success running the football against them. Milroe should do the same. Yeah. I mean, I'm ready to see the matchup. You know? 8 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock Saturday night Bama football. Yeah. Why the hell is we playing so late? It's always been like that with Mississippi State. It is. I really did, man. You hit me to that the other day, man. You was like, man, I think about it. Mississippi State, Alabama, always a night game. And I sat back and I thought, damn, it is.
It is.
I wonder is that pretty soon before the season? I don't know. But no, that's my thought, man. Give me something, man. Don't let me just do all the talking.
I'm eager to see, you know what I'm saying, how secondary going, look at this game. Because I know they might not be as pass heavy as they were. They still throw the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see how we
they definitely still throw them on there.
I want to see how we respond with that. I want to see Jalen Milroe, how he gonna pass this game. I know the run gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what he can do with his arm in this game. Touching on what you said, because Mississippi State, they struggle in pass defense.
At least they did that day I watched.
At least that day they did.
And if I'm not mistaken, man, I think Spencer Rattler threw a party against them last week for South Carolina. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken.
I want to see what I'm not do with his arms. Like I say, man, my defense, I think they'll continue to be, elite. Because I think this is a defense that people kind of sleeping under the rug. But I think this is the elite Alabama defense. I think this is a top 3 defense in college football.
I real deal. But hold on, before you go any further, to be sick of what you're saying, I think this defense is good enough to keep Alabama in every game they play. Yeah, it kept them in that Texas game
for sure.
But I agree with you.
And that's probably the best offensive team we're gonna see probably all season.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. From Steve Sarkisian, when you play Steve Sarkisian and Lane Kiffin in a 3-week stretch, it's hard to find better offensive masterminds than them two. Yeah. Lincoln Riley, he way out west right now. So if we end up seeing Lincoln Riley this year, we'd have made the sweater we supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly. By that time, nigga, if we made it that far, we didn't.
We in the playoff.
Yeah, we didn't succeed.
You know what I mean? Continue.
So, Will Rogers, you know what I'm saying? he a senior now.
He got to be junior or senior.
He
He played a lot of games. A very well experienced.
I want to see is we gonna dial up the same blitzes that we did against Dart, whatever his name is.
Jackson Dart.
I want to see if we gonna dial up the blitzes like we did against him with Will Rogers. You know, give us the different looks and shit.
Did you see them break down that double safety blitz with Malachi Moore and Caleb Down the other day on fourth round? Like you can see, they broke it down.
Yeah,
man, that shit look like Bama.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Woo!
I want to see us do more of that.
Yes, sir.
I think we gonna have pretty good success running the football. I think my running backs gonna show up. They gonna come to play. But like I say, offensively, man, I want to see our tight ends use a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I want to see, Martin Black, man, he a playmaker, man. I want to see, more plays designed for him and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him actually, get off. I want to see what we really got with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I just want it all be put together in the game, man. Like not just I want to see it all
good drive.
Together.
Right.
My offense, I need them to turn it up 24. Yeah, that's cool, but that might not win you.
Come on now. But, hey, let's keep it a band. Yeah. We can be biased, but goddamn it, let's not be deluded.
Because you may play a team
that's gonna score more than 24. I don't give a damn how good your defense is.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And then your defense may just have one of them days.
It happens. You see when the Cardinals and the Cowboys the other day, it happens.
Yeah, it happens. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I want to see us take that leap offensively, and I think the weapons that we have on offense, I think people sleep on our wide receivers because Jalen Milroe is so he's so known for his legs,
right?
That you know what I'm saying. We don't look at the receivers because our quarterback not really,
Let's just I tell you what.
We not a pass heavy.
That's what I was gonna say. Let's call it what it is, man. People still looking at Alabama right now as the team with the quarterback that can't throw. Yeah. Whether that's accurate or inaccurate, that's how people view out. That's why the receiver room ain't giving them respect that it's supposed to be given. Yeah. Because Jermaine Burton has been balling this year. Yeah. Isaiah Bond might be the most dangerous receiver in college football. Just far pure when the ball get in his hands, man. We ain't even Ja'Cory Brooks ain't even got off this year yet. I just went and found another one in Jalen Hale. I got receivers that can. All Miro got to do is put it up, man. They can go get it.
Kobe Prentice,
another one, man. I got wide receivers.
Yeah, man. I got wide receivers, man. I
got wide receivers,
man. But it's just like they go unnoticed because we ain't been really passing the ball,
right?
That's
what I'm saying. Also at the same time,
so it's how offense is.
Exactly.
The receivers ain't gonna really get the credit they deserve because we not gonna be passing the ball half of the time.
It's like the superstar in this offense should be Jason McClellan.
Yeah.
Or Roydell Williams.
Because the way that it's set up.
Right, exactly. Offense is set up. Because if you sit back and watch it, man, that man playing a lot of four wide receiver, 5 wide receiver set. It's a lot of 2 tight ends, 12 personnel, big man personnel. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I love it.
Yeah.
Now, one thing. My last thing to say about Saturday against Ole Miss, because I forgot I missed this. And Nick Saban talked about it, right? When we got the ball first and goal at the 1, I do not need to be in the shotgun. Because that fumble, that wasn't on Milroe. That was on December.
Man, we got to get McCall.
He got to get his shit together.
He got to get his shit together. We got to replace him.
Yeah, he got to get it together.
And that shit can fuck you up in crucial moments.
Real talk. You got to look at it like this. Milroe threw a terrible interception in the end zone. Yeah. Right? Dion laid on. Just all in the first half. We get a block punt. Right? So, if I ain't mistaken, they blocked the punt inside the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
So you got a first and goal. That's how you get the first goal at the 1. You turn around and you snap the ball over the quarterback head. He recovered it at like the 10, 12, 15-yard line. So he was far back. You didn't ruin the whole drive. You was finna get that's a free 7 point. Yeah. But the snap over the head. So think about this. You done lost 14 points in a swing.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. At the bare minimum, you lost. let's just say when he threw the interception on third down. Let's say he eat that and you get a field goal. That's 3. First and goal at the 1, that's 4-down territory. I'm getting 7. That's 10 points you left on the field. Not to mention.
Bama should have won that game like 30-something to you.
And not because hold up, you got to think too. In the second half, McClellan broke a touchdown and ran it. It got called back due to I think it was a holding call if I ain't mistaken. And then they ended up getting the field goal out of that. So that's at least 10 to 17 points left on the field. One number turnover, the other one a terrible snap that ruined or the give me touchdown. Other one called back due to the holding.
Bama should at least scored at least 35.
The final was 24-10, right? Yeah. The bare minimum, Bama should have won that game 34-10. At the bare minimum. Yeah. At the bare minimum. Realistically, it probably should have been 38 or 41-10. Yeah. Alabama dominated Ole Miss the other day, man. That game was not close, and the scoreboard make it out to me. Ole Miss put together one good drive all day. Yeah. And I'm here to tell you now, man. They not gonna play too many running backs better than Quinshawn Judkins from Ole Miss. That motherfucker is still. He the goddamn truth.
He a top 5 to top 10 back in college football.
Easily.
Yeah.
And real talk. What I will say is this.
That dude is fucking good.
What I will say is this here, man. I'm gonna take my bias out of it because I'm a Bama fan, so I ain't gonna clout McClellan them in there. He very well could be the best running back in the SEC.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying I'm being dead. Yeah, like folks here when I say that, man. That nigga bad boy, man. Yeah. And he ran all over us last year.
Yeah, I would say, man, in the SEC, to me, he's the best running back.
He might be the best running back in the SEC, man, for sure. I'm not. That's even Calvin McClellan. Yeah. That dude the truth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So for me, it comes to the point of where we got. I want this scoreboard to start. I want this scoreboard to say as dominant as I feel like we look. Yeah. I don't feel like that game was particularly close when I watched it.
It was.
I don't. But you watch the scoreboard, you go 24-10.
You never watched that game and said, "Oh, Miss gonna win."
No, and that's even when Bama was down 7-6.
Yeah. You never watched that game and said, "Oh, okay, Miss got a chance to take that leap and pull away from Alabama."
You never felt that during that game. You never felt it during the game.
Bama was in control of that game when they went in control of it.
Yes.
Bama dominated that fucking game.
So, man, real deal. Milroe cleaned up these disgusting looking interceptions. Yeah. Milroe, I'm gonna defend Milroe. I'm gonna keep doing it. What I can't defend is that. That was.
I'm gonna tell you what type of quarterback Milroe is. Milroe is the type of quarterback where he live for the big play.
Facts.
That's what he do.
Facts.
I mean, you gonna live with it or you gonna die with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how he play. Either he gonna goddamn look for the big play. You know what I'm saying? Or he gonna do something bad. He gonna turn the ball.
And guess what? I can live with that.
That's how he
But the interceptions he's thrown ain't been deep balls.
Yeah. That's how he plays.
Because that's what he threw the other day, man. You know what I'm saying?
High fly.
He's high fly, man. What I did like about it, he looked more decisive by taking off using his legs. Yeah. They can criticize that all you want to. Milroe, if you throw up in this pocket and this shit probably the Red Sea, if you don't take off a goddamn run, I know something. Man, do what you do.
And what you do. Nothing, like I say, bro, I'm not mad at how he play because, it take courage to do that.
Facts.
He always looking for the big play.
I ain't mad with that
at all. I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like sometimes
you gotta play smart football, man.
You gotta play smart football. You gotta take your check down.
And
you gotta, sometimes you gotta play conservative.
And you know what? And part of I think you can tell he's looking for the home run too, because sometimes he way too late get to the check.
That's what I'm saying.
The running back check down at the backfield. Throw it. You take it too long. Get him the football. So sometimes I feel you with that. Another thing too, another criticism I got of Milroe, man, because I'm a fan, I gotta keep it 100 too. Some of these sacks he taking is not an offensive line they on him. Like you said, holding on to the ball, being indecisive. And guess what? Some of these sacks are called what you call coverage sacks. Yeah. Milroe, throw it out of bounds.
Yeah.
Just throw it out of bounds. We had it down there the other day, third down. I can't remember the distance, but it was down. It was inside the plus territory where I felt like I was gonna go for it, but he got sacked. Ultimately, we had something for a field goal. Like sometimes you gotta live to play. You gotta live to fight another day. Yeah. Live to see the next down. Yeah. You can't take bad sacks. That's a bad sack. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, real deal. Because I'm sitting up here doing that. I thought Milroe played well the other day. After he threw that terrible interception, I thought, okay, he got it together. He came in. He played well football. He played decent football.
After that, he did capitalize off of it.
He played decent football after that. But that's my Jalen Milroe talk for him.
But that's what I feel like you're gonna get from Milroe.
Facts.
I mean, I don't think it's too much changing. I think he's a home run hitter.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? He's a player that, okay, when I step on the field, I'm always trying to make a play.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with
No,
it. You know what I'm saying?
no,
And that's how you play. You're going to live with it. It's going to look good.
And
when it look bad, it's going to look bad.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Real deal. It's time for people to start accepting Miro for what he is.
That's what he is.
That real deal. That real talk. I don't think we've seen him. We still ain't seen him use to everything he can do yet. I think it's slowly implemented, slowly coming. I ain't gonna lie to you. What I saw, Mississippi State defense against LSU the other day. What I saw, this could be the Jalen Miro coming out part Saturday night. I'm just putting y'all on notice. This could be the Jalen Miro coming out party we've been waiting to see Saturday night. It could be. I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm saying it could be.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be one, I think this. Okay.
We
should have success.
I understand we playing away in the Cowbells and let's not goddamn be crazy. Mississippi State ain't no stud, man.
There's a reason I'm a 2-touchdown favorite.
I'm not shitting on Mississippi State, but
no. There's a reason why.
Come on, man.
There's a reason why Alabama's a 2-touchdown favorite.
Alabama will not lose to Mississippi State.
No,
I'm serious, nigga. Don't lose to Mississippi State.
No,
beat Mississippi State,
please.
For real. Dead ass. We ain't got no business lose to no goddamn Mississippi State, man. Just be honest, you know what I'm saying? I understand we trying to goddamn be politically correct and, try not to,
I know.
Say something and
fuck
that. This is a five channel.
Yeah, we ain't gotta be political.
We need to whoop Mississippi State ass at it. This shouldn't be a ball game.
No, for real.
It's the reason why we're two touchdowns.
Man, South Carolina home.
Come on, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I wish I had the numbers in my face. South Carolina home damn near 40 on Mississippi State. Yeah. I better have more than fucking 24.
Oh yeah, I better have more.
Nigga, we can win. Nigga, we can win Saturday. We ain't got more than 24 points. Nigga, I'll be pissed off.
Me too.
I want to get nigga.
I'm not gonna lie. If we only accumulate 24 points against Mississippi State, we got a problem.
Yeah, we do.
We got a problem.
We do. and that necessarily a Mississippi State thing. That'd be Texas 24. Ole Miss 24.
We can't score no points for real.
Yeah, fam. Why we keep getting stuck at 24? Yeah. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, if I could fast forward and see the future, we win that championship, it's going 24 a game, I shut my goddamn mouth for it. Yeah. But quite frankly, I don't think it's gonna work like that.
I don't think so.
You know what I'm saying? I want to score more than 24. Yeah. I want to win the ball game.
Because say you get past, and this just be hypothetically speaking. Say you get past, win the West, play in the SEC championship, beat Georgia or whatever, and then line up in the playoffs. Say it's just this. Say Bama, the number 1 seed going into the playoffs, and they play USC first. You got to score points.
Let's go points to beat them.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go points to beat them.
Yeah, you got to score points.
That's a fact.
You got to score more than 24.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
So you know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking this offense coming together, man. I think we're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
we're gonna be all right because fact, we can sit up here, man. We can talk this shit all we want to. If Alabama wins Saturday night 24-3, nigga, we ain't gonna have shit to say.
I'll be happy.
We really capping like a motherfucker right now.
Yeah.
But man, but real talk, I told you this the other day. I do want to see us get over 24.
Yeah, me too.
Like that.
I want to see us get over 24. I'm serious about that.
When I say that, I don't mean 25 either, nigga. I want to get up around 40.
Me too.
All right, fam.
I need to see something.
I'm ready to light this scoreboard up.
I need to see all put together. Not just one half, offense look good. Nah, bro.
Everything.
All together.
It's time.
From start to finish.
It's time.
I want to not got them go to halftime and it be 7-6.
Yeah, I didn't have enough of that.
I'm tired of it. I want to be 14-3. Goddamn 14-0, 17-3, some shit.
I had enough of these 6 point first half.
Yeah, I'm done.
I saw enough of that shit.
I'm done.
Good on that. Yeah. We had 6, then we had 3. I think we had 3 at halftime of that game. I told you I ain't gonna speak of it no more. All right. Tired of having these low ass scoring first half now. Enough of all that.
Yeah, we ought to handle Mississippi State pretty thoroughly. Right. We as much as we sit up here trying to, man, come on, man. Nah, we've been whipping on Mississippi State ass for 20 years, man. Like, just be honest, I can't remember the last time Mississippi State. I can't remember the last time the game was competitive. Probably when Jalen Hurts, that time with Jalen Hurts, that probably
he threw a touchdown to Devontae Smith.
But that was like what, 6-7 years ago?
Yeah. But what was the score with them last year?
You remember 30-6 last year.
Okay.
30-6.
I know I couldn't remember.
And the year before was like 49-3 or some shit.
Okay.
We've
been dominating this match.
Like that's what I'm saying. I feel like well, I need to see the same dominance. You know that.
Oh man, so before we wrap this one here up, man, give me your score prediction for Saturday night Alabama at Mississippi State. And when you do this, I'm gonna know what you're picking on your goddamn sheet too. I don't get a goddamn score here now. They pick something different on the sheet. I'm gonna have to got on to your game too.
42-6, bro.
42-6. Oh damn, they were rolling like that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna dominate Mississippi State.
Okay. You got it 42-6. I'm gonna go 42-6. I'm gonna go 38-13. Bama. 38-13. Bama, man. To all the other Bama fans, man, get in the comments, man, and drop your score prediction. Alabama versus Mississippi State, man. You got anything else?
Nah.
Man, well, that's going to wrap up another episode of the fourth quarter, man. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, man. We out of here, man.
Yeah.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.